Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to the call today. My name is Doug Mainers. I am Director of Member Relations with Connected Investors. On behalf of Ross Hamilton, our CEO, I want to welcome you to the call today. We're glad that you're here. Excited that you're part of Connected Investors. I'll tell you, it's really exciting what's happening with all the different opportunities you have for your real estate investing. All the new members, we're excited for you. And again, welcome to the call today. We're going to be getting started. This is our new member Fast Start training. This is going to get you up and running fast with all the different tools and apps and getting things going. So again, we're excited that you're here. Welcome to the call, and let's jump right in and get going. If you notice for today's agenda, we're going to talk about how to build a profile with a purpose. You know, it's important to have a Connected Investors profile that's going to attract more buyers and sellers. So we're going to hit on that, talk about how to build that profile. We're going to show you how to navigate around the Connected Investors platform, some tips and tricks and things that's going to help you there, so you can look forward to that. We're going to explore all the apps, the advantages of the apps. We're going to talk about those apps, and we're going to walk you through some of the apps and show you how to learn more about the apps. So that's today's agenda, and we'll talk about a little bit about what to do next. You know, many times, you know, investors want to know, our members, hey, what do I do next? And so we'll talk about that. We'll detail that for you. So we're going to walk you through this step by step. We'll have a little question and answer time as well. So again, welcome to the call. We're glad you're here. And let's jump right into building a profile with a purpose. When you build a profile with a purpose, you know, you want to make sure you go ahead and set that up so that you have all the details in there. There's an edit button right here. And I'm going to go live on the platform in a minute and walk you through this. But on your profile button, there's an edit button right here that's going to show you how to go ahead and edit, allow you to edit your profile. There's another edit button here, but this edit button is to edit your areas, or you can add areas here. So it's important to go ahead and fill out your areas, all the areas that you're going to follow. And notice down here, these are all your apps, and I'm going to show you how you can enlarge those in just a minute. And of course, you see your profile. You have a virtual business card here. You have a bio section right here that you can put the details about yourself in target investments and different aspects of this, and I'll show you that. But you also have a link right here. You have a link to your profile. So what you do is, once you get your profile set up, and I'm going to walk you through this in just a minute, you're going to take that link, you're going to send it out to everybody you know. Let them know you're part of Connected Investors. It's a great way for a brand new investor to be able to go ahead and have some credibility that you're part of a nationwide investment group. You know, that's a lot of credibility, Connected Investors. It's going to help you as a new investor. Now, if you're an experienced investor, it's still good to have those relationships and have those contacts. May not give you as much, you already have credibility with your clients, but if you're brand new, it's going to help you. You also can take that same link right here and put it into your signature footer in your email, like your Gmail account or whatever you use. In your settings, you have a signature, and you can put that link down there. Let every email that goes out, they can see, go in and check out your profile. It's a great way to attract buyers and sellers. You can also post it in your social media accounts. Let them know you're in business. Let them know you're part of Connected Investors. So we'll show you how to walk through that. So that's your profile. Let's go in and go live to the site and show you exactly how to get your profile up and get it running. So we'll go live to the site, walk you through step by step real quick on getting that profile going and get it started. So your profile is important to make sure that your profile is set up and that it's easy for people to come in and see exactly what you're all about. So here's my live profile. You're looking at it right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on the edit button right here. And let me go ahead and click on that and open up my profile. Now you notice when I first open it up, Ross Hamilton, our CEO, there's a help video button right here. Now you're going to find how easy Connected Investors is to use. It's very simple to use. We have little help videos spread throughout the platform with the profile, with the apps, and it's just a lot of different training that's going to help you get up and running in a very short amount of time. So that's what I love about it. It's not something you got to spend days and weeks learning how to use the system. It's very easy to use. So you'll love that. But there is a help video right here underneath that tab. I'm going to click on it real quick. I'll show you. And here it is. It's about 8 minutes. And Ross goes through and breaks down step by step how to set up your profile right here. So you want to click and watch that first, okay? Very easy. And then you can go through and edit your profile and all the About Me sections, edit everything that you see here. This is your bio section, your social media links, your target investments, your expertise, all these different things give you the ability to go ahead and let people know what you're all about, let them know, what you're looking to do, what are you trying to accomplish, or what it is that you're doing in terms of being able to go ahead and get that going. So that's part of your Connected Investors profile. That's how easy it is to get your Connected Investors profile up and get it running. But watch the help video before you enter. The other thing I'll suggest to you is save as you go. And notice your update profile button right here. It says update profile. That update profile button right there, I would save as I go. So anytime I made a change, I click update profile just to make sure that you're saving those changes. So that's how easy it is to edit your profile, to get your profile up and get it running, and it's going to really allow you to attract buyers and sellers right in to know exactly how they can help you. So you definitely want to go in, get that profile set up, let people know you're in business, and let people know, that you are up and running. So that's going to be important. So that's building your profile. Let's move forward and talk a little bit about how to navigate the platform. One thing you're going to notice about navigating the platform, there's a toolbar that runs across the top of your screen, okay? And that toolbar is how you navigate. Simple, quick, easy, very easy to get around, very easy to use. It's going to give you quick access to find everything that you need. So it's going to make it quick and easy for you to do that. It's also going to allow you to connect with other real estate investors, other connected investors. One of the coolest thing about this platform is who you're able to connect with. There may be investors right in your area that you could potentially become business partners with, that you can connect with, or maybe wholesale deals. I've met investors that I now partner on deals with. I've met investors on Connected Investors that I've gotten wholesale properties from them. So, you're going to find out that it's a good idea to connect with other investors in your area, and I'll show you a couple tips and tricks on that. And this toolbar also saves you time and energy when you're navigating around. It's going to give you the ability to get around and do that. So you'll love the ease that you can do stuff and how quickly you can get up and get running. So let's go over to the live toolbar, and let me just walk you through that kind of step by step. So over on Connected Investors, the live toolbar, you're going to see that it runs across the top of the page. When you're logged in to Connected Investors, you'll see that toolbar running across the top of the page. So you can look for that anytime that you are using Connected Investors. You can see that toolbar. So if I go back over to my last shot here, you notice the toolbar running across here. It starts over here with the little circle and runs all the way over here to the marketplace. So this is your toolbar. This is how you get around. This is how you navigate. So I'm going to click, first of all, right here on the first icon. There it is. I'm going to click right there and do a little drop down. So notice the drop down menu right here that we have access to. The first one says My Profile. Anytime you need to get back to this profile page, you're simply going to click right there where it says My Profile, and it's going to bring you back to this page. Below that, you see the word Account. This is where you can go in and change your password or change your email address. Very simple, very easy to use. So that's under the Account area. Below that, you see the word Save. Now, this is designed to use on the Connected Investors platform to save like other members' virtual business cards or other groups or discussions. Anything you want to go back and find again later, you're going to be able to save it right here. Now, DealDog has a save feature as well. It's one of our apps called DealDog. That's different, so I'll show you that later. But this is where you can save like discussions group or other members' virtual business cards that you can come back and watch, check, find quickly later. The next thing you see is admin. I'm going to cross that out because this is just for me. I'm an administrator with the platform. You will not have that tab. Below that, you see My Website. Some of you may have websites that are hosted by us. So if you have websites hosted by us, you'll be able to access those right there, and I'll show you that in a second. Now, if you're a really fluent member, you don't have websites potentially, you won't have that. And you can get websites from us if you need them, and we can talk about that another time. Below that, you see ads. I'm going to go cross that out. Because we're not really advertising services on the platform at this time. But then below that, you see the word learn and help. Now, those two right there are good ones. And I want to take a little extra time to kind of walk you through, especially the learn tab. So I'm going to click right there where it says learn. So I click on that. Here we go. Excuse me. And it takes me over to a training. And then it says CI training and app training. So these are all your different trainings that we offer. Now, you might not have all of these depending on what what you have. If you just have Really Flip, you'll have the Really Flip training. You may not have some of this other. Or if you have Real Estate Riches today, you may not have Really Flip. You may have other. So needless to say, this is all your training. And then below that, you see your app training. Now, these are trainings on how to use Connected Investors. You can take about 30 to 45 minutes, go through these trainings and understand everything about Connected Investors. But we still do the Fast Start training call to show you where stuff is, help you get going, show you some tips and tricks, get you going fast. That's why we do these live trainings for you. But we have tools and videos right on the platform that teaches you how to use every aspect of the platform. So for instance, you see all the different app trainings that we offer here, and all you have to do is click on the app, and it walks you through the training. So for instance, for the websites, if you have Deal Insight websites, click here. Here's this first video teaches you how to set up your website. And the second video teaches you how to connect your domain name if you want to forward a domain name. So easy, guys. 8-minute video. This 8-minute video teaches you how to use that. That's the longest video we've got. And then as I scroll down on that same Learn area, you see the Deal Dog app. I click on that. Many of you, if you have Really Flip, you have Deal Dog, and this is about a 4-minute training where Ross teaches you step by step how to use Deal Dog. I'll suggest you watch this a couple of times. There's so many nuggets and things he talks about and different search options and things. Take a couple of times to go through that and walk through that app on how to use Deal Dog. So if you notice, all this is under the Learn tab. You can take about 30 minutes and literally walk through every single app and understand how they work and how to use them. So I'd highly recommend that you do that. It make you learn. Like I said, this platform is so simple, so easy, and it'll literally walk you through step by step how to do that. So you see all the different apps here. You might have all these apps depending on what you have, but you will have the app trainings are there. So that's all located in the app in the Learn area. Then below that you see a Help button. That's more like frequently asked questions and things like that. But there on your computer, when you log into Connected Investors, you're going to have a green Help button right down here in the corner. Now, I don't have it because I'm an administrator. We don't have it, but you will have it, and that's your tech support. If you need tech support, you click on that. The best thing you can do is ask the question. Type out your question. I need help with such and such, and we'll respond. It's much faster to get a response that way than calling in, because if we're on the phone a lot, you may not get somebody the first time. It's better to go ahead and type your question because they can respond to you very quickly, even if they're on the phone. Or if you call in, you're going to be put in queue for us to call you back, and it's not, not going to be as quick as if you type in your question. So I would highly recommend click on the Help button down here, type in your question so that we can respond very, very quickly. So just make sure that you do that. So that is the drop-down menu. You're looking on the right-hand side. See the drop-down menu right here. That's where that drop-down is located. To the left of that is your messaging. These are all your messages. These are people that have messaged me, okay, and about different things. And so you can message people on the platform. Once you're their friend, you can message them. So that's what that does right there. The platform allows you to message them. And then when you get them, there'll be a little number up here, a 1 or 2 or 3, depending on how many messages you get, and you're able to click in there and look at your messages. Okay, so we have an internal messaging system right on Connected Investors. To the left of that is your friends. You can view your friends. If you get friend requests, they're going to pop in right here, and you can accept them or deny them if you want to be friends. Now, again, friends can be important. Now, notice right here, I have 826 friends, but that doesn't mean that you got to go out and make a bunch of friends necessarily. You want to friend key people. I friend everybody because I'm, director of member relations. I need to be friends. But needless to say, you can. There's certain key people you're going to want to friend, but our system does a lot of that for you as well. We connect you with other members through the discussion feed, through, when somebody posts a property on the platform, you get notified. When you post a property on the platform, they get notified. So we already do that. If they follow the same areas as you, you're already interacting. If you post a discussion, they get it as part of that area feed. And so, but it's good to have friends. You can reach out to your friend, you can message them, that type of thing. To the left of that is your announcements or notifications. That's the one right here that looks like a speaker. This is an important one because it's letting you know when you get certain notifications. Like for instance, let's say you get a property lead, either from your websites or another Connected Investor member, or maybe somebody, you post a property in your portfolio for sale, and somebody comes by and makes you an offer right on the platform. They can make an informal offer. That you get notification of that. It's going to pop up a number up here and let you know, and it's also going to give you an email. Anytime you get a friend request, anything like that, you're going to get an email notification as well. That's having it right here on the platform. So notice I got some leads in here, some comments and things that were done. So you kind of get the idea. That's the notification bar. All right, that's what a little speaker is. Now, to the left of that, notice the 4 green squares right here. This takes your advantages down here, and it opens them up much, much larger, so you're able to access them and see everything. So I'm going to go ahead and click on those advantages and open them up much larger. So there they are. Now I have all the apps Connected Investors offered. You may only have 8 apps. You may have 15 apps, depending on what you have access to. But I'm showing you all the apps that we offer. And again, if you're interested in some of these other apps, you can hit us up at support@connectedinvestors.com and ask us about it. But these are your apps. These are what you have access to access all your apps. And we're going to talk about this in a lot more detail in just a few minutes. But I just want to show you how to enlarge those. So those are your apps. You've got a search feature in the middle of the page, but then over here on the left, you have the community. See this community drop down right here? You can post discussions in here. You can talk about real estate investing with other investors. You can also go ahead and post deals that you have for sale in that discussion area. Make a post on that as well. You can do all kinds of stuff there. So that discussion area is important. It's going to allow you to be able to go in, post a discussion, post deals, post that you're looking for deals. If you don't have a deal, post, hey, I'm looking for such and such a deal. I'm a buyer. You can have people out there searching for deals for you. I love the way it leverages your time by posting those kind of deals. You can search for other members by clicking right here under members. So I'm going to just show you this. I'll click on members. So I clicked on members under community, members. Now here's the member search. So this is a way you can go in and search for other members in your area. So if I want to search for members in my area in Wilmington, North Carolina, I go in, select Wilmington, and let's say I'm a wholesaler and I want to find who in the area is a fix and flipper in Wilmington. So I click on fix and flip. Now I can click on focus single family. I'm just going to click on fix and flip, and I want to click search. And it's going to pull up all the other Connected Investors members that follow, and they may not live in Wilmington. They may just follow Wilmington. They may live in New York, California, Texas, Florida, Kansas, wherever. But this is going to allow you to see who all the fix and flip people are in the Wilmington area. Now notice it put in a zip code, but it's searching beyond that zip code. Don't let that fool you. Now I can scroll down. These are all the people in Wilmington are fix and flip people. Guess what every one of these people you're looking at are? They're potential buyers for my wholesale deals. If I have a wholesale deal and I need a buyer, I'm going to post it on Connected Investors, and I'm going to also make sure I go in and any of these members that I'm friends with, I'm going to message them. I'm going to let them know, hey, I got a great deal for you. And this is a great way to build a buyer's list. You can go in, friend these people, message them, reach out to them, find out what they're looking for. You can even take it as far as say, hey, I want a proof. Do you have a proof of funds? You can even qualify them. And this is a great way to build a buyer's list. So look at 3 pages of members. It's 100 people or so. More than that, it looks like. So you can kind of see how you can build real quick. Now, when you post a deal for selling here, it automatically goes out to all these members. But also it gives you a chance to personally reach out to them. Maybe they didn't check their leads, or maybe they didn't see that lead. You can reach out to them personally and let them know. So that's something that you can do. It's just a way to search for members. I can also search by buy and hold, or whatever the case may be. But that's under community and members. You also see groups where you're all a member of a group, by the way. I'm going to click on groups. I want to show you this. If you're a Really Flip or Real Estate Riches Today member, you're already a member of the Ask a Pro private group. It's a secret group where you can ask any real estate investing questions and get an answer from somebody on our executive team. This is phenomenal. This is something where you literally are able to go ahead, and it's like having a mentor in such. You just ask the question through the discussion page, and then you get a response from one of our members. I'm just going to click on Ask a Pro to get it in there. My internet's dragging just a tad. But that Ask a Pro group is really cool because it's going to allow you to be able to get in there, ask your question of somebody from our executive team is going to respond to that. We're going to respond to that. So it's called the Ask a Pro group. Now, I've got a lot of groups here, but the Ask a Pro group, here it is. It looks like that right there. And it allows you to come in and ask any real estate investing question and get an answer from somebody that's on our executive team or experienced investor is going to respond to that. So I can scroll down here, and I can, we can take a look at some different questions, right? So you can get the idea here. Some people talk about postcards and wholesaling and double close a sample contract, proof of funds letters, links to boot camps, assigning contracts, anything you want to ask about that is a question with regard to connected investors. As far as any real estate investing question, you can ask these questions here. So needless to say, use the Ask a Pro app, ask questions, and we can assist you with that and help you get that up and running. That's really, really a cool feature of having the Connected Investors platform, because it does give you that ability to ask any real estate investing question, get an answer. Like having an experienced investor in your back pocket. I mean, people spend tens of thousands of dollars to have a mentor, and we offer you the chance. Maybe not quite the same as that, but it's really giving you what you need to ask that occasional question. Maybe you need a second opinion. Maybe you need someone to kind of help walk you through some stuff. It's going to give you the ability to do that. That's under the community. Also, we have friends blog. You'll reach your friends. Check out our blog there as well. To the left of that is the marketplace. You can another link to get funding through our CIX portal. Now, keep in mind, you submit properties through our funding right here, Get Funded, or through the Fast Funding app. You fill out the questionnaire, submit your property, and our lenders will contact you directly, either by phone or email. Lenders will never contact you through our messaging system on Connected Investors. That's not the way they operate. They only connect you through the means that you leave on the CIX form of communication. So if you ever get approached by a lender through Connected Investors, like through the messaging, so they message you or something like that, they're not a legitimate lender. They're probably already blocked. We boot them off the site because we don't allow lenders to advertise on our site. So we boot them off. So, if this sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Just make sure you go to CIX.com. Again, C as in cat, I as in iodine, X as in x-ray.com, or click the Get Funding of the Fast Funding app to access our private lenders that are vetted and verified, and those are the ones that you want to deal with. Now notice here you also have Find Property. You can search on the marketplace to see what properties we have. You got List Property. I'll click on that. It'll literally show you how to go ahead and list your property on, whoops, the wrong one, List Property. Here we go. And it's going to allow you, show you how to list your property here for sale, for buyers to come out and make you an offer. So you can click on List Property, and it pulls up and it's going to give you a short form first. What is your role? Are you the owner, the contract holder, if you're wholesaling, whatever it is. It's going to allow you to access that. And then you're going to be able to go ahead from there, and it's going to open up a longer form. You can put in the price, pictures, bedrooms, bath, square footage, whatever you want to put. You post it on Connected Investors, immediately send out to all of our Connected Investor Pro members, and you also is searchable as also by anybody on the platform. So it's a great way to get your property out there in front of buyers, and that for those type things that you have. So that's under Marketplace and List Property. You can look at your listings. Of course, you got offers and leads, and we save that information for you. Anybody makes an offer on one of your properties, we save that for you. So you can see real quick, guys, how the Connected Investors navigation, how simple it is to get around this platform, get where you need to go, do what you need to do. It makes it so easy using that navigation bar. So I would encourage you, now that you know how to use it, get going on the navigation bar, check that out, and go from there. Now, real quick, let's talk about the advantages, the apps. I've hit on it just a little bit. Let me hit on it just a little bit more. Guys, these apps are powerful. They're literally what power your real estate investing business. They give you that competitive advantage. They also they have little instructional videos that go with each app to make them super easy to master. We make it so easy for you. In literally 30 minutes, you can go through, or less, you can go through each app, watch the instructional video, and be up and running. It's just that easy. And then you have all the tools under one roof. You know, you're not having to go to 18 different sites. You see, these three things are really helping when it comes to the advantages and being able to walk you through those. So it makes it really super easy to do everything you need to do it all under one roof with Connected Investors and have access to everything you need. So let me jump back over to the live site. And again, I want to click on the 4 green squares at the top of the page. This is how you open up your apps right here. You can open those up much larger by clicking on the 4 green squares. So I'm going to open up all the apps. Now, let's just talk about a few of the apps. For those of you who are Real Estate Riches Today members, right, you're going to click right here on the Pro app. That's the one right here, the one that says Pro with all these circles intertwined. You click on that, it opens up the Real Estate Riches Training Center. So that's your Real Estate Riches. It has a little instructional video, as I said, and you're able to go in and start working through. It's got some videos here on finding deals and taking notes. It's got, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then down here, of course, your apps are all down here as well. Again, for those who are Really Flip members, you're going to click on the Really Flip app. That's a great place to start. And it's going to pull in all of your training. And so you got training here: find it, figure it, fund it, flip it quick, fix it, and flip it. So you see all the training here. By the way, these can be downloaded as a PDF, as a book. You can print it out. You can download the audio book and listen to it. Or, oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. And then you can view and listen online even if you wanted to. And it'll walk you through that kind of step by step and let you hear that. So a great way to do it. You can do these for all the different, and as I scroll on down, that's all your trainings, market it, protect it. And then you got your boot camps. For those that are Really Flip members, you've got access to all of the boot camps. Now, the boot camps open up when you, at 9 p.m. on Tuesday nights, typically they're going to open up one at a time, depending on you know, what you're doing. You click on it, and it's going to. Now, if you're not able to be there, you have to replay to watch. For the finding deals, whatever, you have replays. You don't have the dates here when the boot camps are coming up, but you click on it. If you're not able to attend on Tuesday, you can click in there after that and watch the replay. You don't have to register for this. On Tuesday nights at 9, come here, click on there, and open up. Or if you're not there at 9, afterwards, you can click on it and watch the replay. So those are your boot camps. They walk you through that. Of course, you can watch the Really Flip series here again. You got to take some notes. This is your support group that I've mentioned too, where you can ask questions and things. And then you got your app. So that's where you can start right there should you want to get started. Those are your apps. And each of these apps have a little video underneath them that teaches you how to use the app and walks you through that step by step. Or you can go over here to the Learn area. Remember, the Learn area has the app training, and you can go down and watch the videos over here under app training. So you can watch them here, or you can. Many of them have the video right as you click on it. You'll see that video right underneath it. So guys, these apps are powerful. They're what power your real estate investing business. And you may not have all of these apps. You may only have some of them. That's fine. You know, they are phenomenal in how they work. And so you can kind of get a feel for those apps and how to get going. So I would highly recommend get in there, watch the little videos associated with the apps so you know how to get your platform, get up and running with your platform and get going. Now, if you go ahead, let's talk a little bit about a couple of different apps. One of the apps that we have is the Deal Insight app. That's your lead generating website. It gives you an online presence. And so this app is going to allow you to go ahead and be able to access those apps and build that website, right? So you get the idea where you can go ahead and the websites are right here. Building my websites, lead generation, online presence. That's what they do. Now, if you don't have websites and you need websites, you can reach out to us, and we can and get those going for you. We have some different opportunities there. If you're a Real Estate Riches Today member, you get unlimited websites for a year. So you have the websites. Really Flip members typically don't have websites that comes with Really Flip, but it is available. If you want to get those, we can work something for you to make sure you can purchase those. So guys, the websites are phenomenal. They are going to capture leads. They are going to allow you to get up and running quickly. You do have training under the Deal Insight app to teach you how to build a website literally in 5 clicks. It's so easy. But if you need help, click the help button, say, I need help building my website, or I need help, whatever the case may be, and we can help you with that. One app I want to feature for the Really Flip members is the Deal Dog app. It saves you time. It keeps you from missing deals. This is one thing you understand about Really Flip. It's going to go out and search many dozens of websites, bring it all into one place. It's going to keep you from having to search all those websites yourself. See, that's the thing. People say, well, I can go search those myself. Well, sure you can. But after about the 9th website, you're going to get distracted. Something's going to happen. And the 10th website you would have went to was the one that had the deal on it, but you didn't make it there because you were searching a one by one by one. What Deal Dog does, it brings all those deals into one place for the day's day, fresh deals from all those websites to one place where you can scroll through real quick and take a look at them. It's going to keep you from missing those deals. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you energy. That's what you need as a real estate investor. You don't want to spend a lot of time. You want to be able to get in, find the deals, and move on. You got to move quick. And so it's important that you do that. It's going to keep you from missing deals and save you time. It keeps it all under one roof. You can do a quick analysis of the property. And notice right here, I just did a search for North Carolina. Each of these red dots are not one house. There are many houses. Some of them may have 100 houses underneath one of those dots, depending on where it's located. So keep in mind, they come in from bank-owned properties, auction properties, for sale by owner, Craigslist, shadow inventory from our asset managers. Just you name it. It comes from a lot of different sources, and it makes it super easy for you to get in there and find deals. 2 of the biggest deals I ever did was off Craigslist. 2 wholesale deals. One of them I made $19,000 and change. The other one I made right at $10,000. And those were wholesale deals that I found on Craigslist. So you don't discount Craigslist. There are deals out there. But you got to search every day. That's the thing. That's what makes it so easy. Plus, you can have this set up with a couple clicks where it alerts you when new deals come out. So you get an email saying, hey, you got 60 new deals today. So I love that about Deal Dog. So if you're looking there, well, I don't see any deals. Well, that's today. Tomorrow there's more coming. So that's exciting. So just keep that in mind. I love Deal Dog, and I want to just highlight that. If you don't have Deal Dog, reach out to us, support@connectedinvestors.com, and we can get you up and running. Okay, let's talk about what's next, guys. Let's break this down. What do we talk about today, and what do you need to do next? Well, you need to get your profile set up. That's number one. You need to go ahead and start connecting with other Connected Investors members. Start friending people, messaging them, reaching out to them, get on the discussion page, commenting on discussions, letting them know what you're looking for, whatever the case may be. You need to make sure you watch the app training videos. Watch them a couple times. Deal Dog, Deal Insight, some of these ones. That, I would watch them maybe 2 times just to make sure you get it and you see all the different tips and tricks, because it's so easy. And we make it easy for you, and it's really easy, and that's what you love about Connected Investors in this platform. Start using your apps, guys. Go ahead and get in there and start using them. Go ahead and get into the training, define it, the Flip It training, or get into the Connected Investors Success Library if you have Real Estate Riches, or the REI Profits. Go ahead and click in there, start watching those videos that teach you how to find deals in innovative ways. Get in there and check those out. And then start training for your immediate needs, whatever that is. So that's what I was just saying. If you need deals, start with the Find It training or the Flip It Quick. Find it, Flip It Quick. Those are the ones you want to get started for finding deals. If you're a Really Flip member. If you're a Real Estate Riches Today member, you want to go ahead and get into the REI Profits. Click in the Real Estate, the REI, the Pro app, and take a look at that training there that teaches you 8 different ways to find off-market deals. Surely out of 8, you're going to find one that's going to work well for you, right? Plus, you've got your websites to use as well as Real Estate Riches Today members. As Really Flip members, you got the Find It training. You got your Deal Dog app that goes out and find deals for you. So, guys, start the training for what you need. Get in there and start making some offers. You can make offers. You can build in contingencies. I'm not an attorney. I can't give legal advice. But you can make offers, and many investors build in contingencies that they get it under contract with a due diligence period that they can cancel at any time if they can't if it's not going to work out for them to buy it, or if they can't wholesale it. You can put a financing contingency or whatever the case may be. But, man, you start getting properties under contract, exciting things start to happen. So I absolutely love that about this platform. So get in there, get started, with whatever your training that you need to do, that's what I recommend that you do. Jump in there and get going. So guys, it's exciting. This is a great opportunity to be in real estate investing. The market is starting to boom in a lot of areas. You've got the tools and everything under one roof to get that done. And so jump in there and get started. All right, let me just talk about a few things. First of all, we have a training link right here. If you haven't seen this, you can check it out, new.connectinginvestors.com/2016. That is a new training link. That's going to it's a training link that's going to allow you to understand how Connected Investors all works together. There's actually 4 training videos in there, and there's a bonus training in there about Google AdWords and how to advertise using Google. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. If you need funding, you can click on the Fast Funding app or the Get Funding section, or you can just go to CIX.com. Again, CIX.com. Remember, we have dozens and dozens and dozens of lenders that can fund deals. They're looking to fund deals. So you just submit the property there, fill out the form, and our lenders will contact you directly to offer the terms. A lot of times they'll compete for your business. You may get multiple lenders contact you. If you need support right here, guys, I'm going to do a little question and answer period, but after tonight, or today I should say, if you need support, support at connectedinvestors.com, go ahead and email us your question, and we can respond very quickly. Or, I've got bonus training. I can offer you. I got all kinds of stuff we can offer you, but if you need help, reach out to us. Let us know what you need. Tell us your question, what you need, and we'll assist you, okay? Really Tough is blown up. It's really taken off. Real Estate Riches Day is blown up. It's taken off. We have a lot of members, which is exciting, but we're here to help you. We want to help you, so we will respond. But it's best to email us with your question, and we'll get it back to you. So those are just the things. So support at connectedinvestors.com. Go ahead and jot those down, and this is some additional training right here on the new.connectedinvestors.com/2016. All right, I want to say thank you, but I also want to do a question and answer. So I'm going to stop right here, and let's do a quick question and answer time to see who has a question with regard to Connected Investors. So let me just jump into the question box. You can put your question right down in there. I've got somebody talking about signing up for the webinar. Okay, yeah, the beauty of it is once you sign up for the Fast Start training, it signs you up to all the Fast Start trainings. You don't have to re-sign up for the next day or 2 days later. If you attended today and you want to attend again in 2 days, you'll be able to attend again in 2 days. So you don't have to re-sign up for that. You're signed up for all the sessions. You don't have to re-sign up, so I did want to pass it along. Somebody's asking about that. We do have a replay of sessions, so if you need a recorded replay, we're going to offer that to you as well. So you have that to work with, and so feel free to do that. But what other questions do you have? Type it right down in the question box. Let me answer your questions, and I'll be glad to do so. So I'm going to give you a minute to do that, to type your questions in. Again, we're excited to have you on board with us. Guys, the real estate market is really taking off right now. We love having the tools and training and helping real estate investors to get going, to have a competitive advantage by having access to all these apps. Certainly gives you a competitive advantage, and understanding how to use them and what they do is super important. So, and then having access to the Ask a Pro and to tech support and to all the training, take advantage of those things. Get in there and get going. And you're going to find in a short amount of time, it's just so easy to master. You're literally up and running. I had a lady a few weeks back that she posted her first found a deal, posted it on Connected Investors Marketplace. The next morning, she had an offer on it, and it closed literally a week later. So these things happen. I had a gentleman last year sign up for Connected Investors, put first 2 deals in there, sold 2 deals the first month. I mean, so these things happen, but you got to go out, find the deals, get them under contract. It's going to take a little bit of work, but you can do that. But use the tools we provide. We have access to those in there. If you're having trouble with value, somebody's asking about value. How do I determine the value of some of the properties? Well, we got a few ways, okay? A few ways you can do that. Let's talk about the value of properties. Number one is that we go ahead and allow you, we have the app, the value app, that is going to allow you to go ahead and find out, have a DPO done by a licensed professional. Okay, so this is a great app to use. If you're looking at a property 3 states away and you don't want to spend the time, money, and gas to go out there and do that BPO or have one done or you'll look at the property yourself, for $100, I think $119, you can have somebody go out there and look at that property. We have a third party that's the same company that does these BPOs, these Wall Street companies. They charge usually $300-$400. For our members, we do it for $119. They're going to give you a beautiful report with comparable properties, currently for sale properties, pictures, suggested list price, all that. They're going to do it all for you. A live person. That's way better than some system that's giving you some value. But I love having a live person go out. Now, if you're going to be making 10 offers in your own backyard, we also have training to teach you how to develop a relationship with an agent right in your local area that can get you those comps for free, because it's part of your team. If you're interested in that, I can get you that free training. You can get comps for free, or you can pay a little bit more. So that's something that you can consider. So they just want to tell you a little bit about it. Also, by the way, DealDog does a quick analysis. If you've got the property address, you click Analyze, and they give you like the quick values from Zillow, Truly, and Realtor.com. You don't have to go to those 3 websites. It does it for you. As long as you got the property address. If you don't have the address, get the address, click on Analyze, and then type the address in up at the top, and it'll search that for you real quick. Keeps you from having to go 3 websites. You do it all under one roof. And somebody's asking about how do I go about doing some co-wholesaling, okay? So that is basically where you have someone who either you have the property under contract and then you can co-wholesale it with somebody else and they find a buyer, or they have a property under contract and you are going to find them a buyer. I've done quite a bit of this. I work with a lot of local wholesalers because I got cash buyers, and so I work with for the local area right here. So a lot of wholesalers are calling me first, say, Doug, hey, I got this property. If I don't want to buy it and flip it myself, maybe it's not the right one for me to wholesale. I mean, for me to fix and flip, I'll co-wholesale it with them. So I actually go ahead and work together with them, find the buyer, and then the buyer pays an assignment fee that I split with the other wholesaler. So that's one way you could do that. You could arrange it, to have that whole thing, to have an agreement with that other co-wholesaler to split whatever the assignment fee is. So that's one option. So yeah, you can't co-wholesale. You just have to coordinate with that wholesaler and let them know, hey, well, how much do you need to get out of the deal? How much am I trying to get? Okay, we're going to get them to sign the contract. We're going to split the proceeds. So you can have that new buyer write each of you an assignment fee, split the fee, or however you structure that. You can certainly do that. If it's a really good deal, you could even close on the property and resell it, yourself. Take the wholesale, you close it and resell it. So there's a number of ways you can structure that. You could even have the wholesaler pay you instead of the buyer. I'll find a buyer for it, but you got to pay me for services, whatever that is. So there's a lot of ways you can do that. Some people are asking about how do I go about making the right offer on a property. Well, I just talked about that a little bit. You want to make sure that you understand what it is that the value of the property is, the asset repair value, versus what you're paying for it. I have training on this. I don't mind sending it to you, but one of your apps, we have the Fast Formula app that allows you to plug in what's the minimum offer amount you need to make on a property. You can plug it into that Fast Formula app. I also have training that teaches you how to understand. For instance, I'll give you an example. We keep it easy numbers. If the after repair value of a property is $100,000, right? There's what's called the 70% rule. Excuse me. Many investors do not want to pay more than 70% of the after repair value. So that means that most investors are going to want to pay $70,000 minus whatever repairs need to be made in holding costs. So let's say that property needs $10,000 in repairs, and there's another let's say there's another $10,000 in holding costs. That investor is only going to want to pay $50,000 for that property because it's called the 70% rule. So 70% of the value of the property minus the repairs and holding costs. So he's going to pay $50,000, he or she. What does that mean as a wholesaler? You're probably only going to want to pay $45,000. So you're going to have to get under contract for $45,000 to allow that wholesaler to buy it for $50,000. So that's just a kind of a rule of thumb of how you structure those deals. Make sure you get a contract at a low enough price that investor can still make his money. If you want to wholesale, say you want to make $5,000 on that deal, or whatever the case may be. So hopefully that helps out. So knowing the after repair value will certainly help you in that situation. So no doubt about that. So guys, by the way, I do a wholesale training live webinar every week. You can register for that. If you go to the very bottom of the connectedinvestors.com page, And it's at the very bottom, it has down there webinars. Click on that and go to the Wholesale Mastery webinar. That's free training. That's a free live wholesale training call I do every week that you can register for. And we take 30, 45 minutes, whatever time, we walk through different wholesale topics live, answer questions, get you going there. So make sure you register for that wholesale training as well. Very, very important. So if you've got other questions, guys, hit us up at support@connectedinvestors.com. Again, right here, support@connectedinvestors.com. That's our email. If you need more training, we can send you some additional training links. We can get that going for you. We can email you some registration for that wholesale training if you need that. So guys, we can do a lot for you. So guys, I'm excited to have you on the call today. Thanks for joining me. I know I went a little bit over, but hopefully you got a lot out of this and it was helpful and benefits you as far as your real estate investing career. Again, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for being a Really Simple Real Estate Riches Today member. We're glad that you're here. We're here to help. And again, get started, jump in there, and I tell you, it's a very lucrative industry. I think you're going to be very excited if you're new to this. And if you're not new, I think you'll be really excited about the tools that you have to be able to get you up and running and get you going. So again, on behalf of Ross Hamilton, our CEO, my name is Doug Mainers. Welcome again to Connected Investors. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.